Hello, everybody. How you doing? What's going on? This is Lakers Talk with Gerald. This is going to be episode number 94. Um, I'm actually using this as a post-game kind of a review. Um, Lakers just played tonight. We just played our first scrimmage game. The first NBA action for the Lakers that we've seen since March 10th. Back when we played the Nets. So, man, we didn't win this game, but, this scrimmage was not about winning the game. It wasn't about winning or losing. It really was just about getting the Lakers back, seeing them back together for the first time in our Lakers uniform, seeing LeBron James out there, seeing Anthony Davis, everybody from, Danny Green, KCP, Kyle Kuzma, Dwight Howard. Seeing all the young guys, seeing the new additions and Dion Waiters, J.R. Smith, seeing everybody from Cook. All the way down from Jared Dudley and so on and so on. But things, we're going to talk about, we're going to review. This is a live episode. Probably going to do about 30 minutes or so of this. It's not going to be super long. This is a live one, so of course, there's going to be live. If people want to join, if anybody wants to join, you can join through Podbean, any future ones. Since I am recording through Podbean, you'd have to go to Podbean and either download the Podbean app and then find Lakers Talk with Gerald, and then you can save or favorite me, and then whenever I'm doing live, you'll get a message, or whenever I schedule a live show, you'll get a message. So I have set it up so guests can call in. You can also write messages, be involved, and then I after the live is over, within the next couple minutes after it's over, I usually post it, or I do post it, so it will be heard and seen on various podcast streams. So a couple things we're going to talk about. Let's talk about a breakdown of the game itself. Man, so it started off the Lakers. We had our normal starting five. Like normally when, Avery Bradley was gone, even in the regular season when Avery Bradley wasn't there, KCP, who is Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he usually starts for Avery Bradley. So today we had LeBron James, Anthony Davis, JaVale McGee, Danny Green, and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And we started the game, for the most part, the game was starting out looking kind of like a regular season game. The Lakers looked sharp. Dallas still looked kind of sharp. They started off hitting like their first three-pointers and 3 or 4 field goals in a row or something like that. And they took a quick early lead, something like 11-4, but then eventually we came back and tied it. LeBron James was looking good. Everybody, he was getting his assists. Anthony Davis made his first 2 jump shots. It was nice. Danny Green hit his first couple 3-pointers. JaVale McGee, he got a couple lobs from LeBron, 1 or 2. Even LeBron even hit Caruso with a lob. So the Lakers were looking nice. Lakers were looking good. We were playing. I like the way our starting five looked. LeBron, like I said, you could tell a little bit of rust in there with the whole team, but it really wasn't much rust. You could tell. These guys been off 4.5 months, hadn't played a game since then. So for that, what it looked like for them being out 4.5 months, it looked like they barely had missed a whole lot at all. It looked pretty much like a regular season in that first half. Even Porzingis looked good. Just a little bit about Dallas. I'm not really getting too much. What I liked about Dallas, Porzingis looked pretty good. Doncic still looked good, like he haven't missed a beat. And then Steph Curry's brother, Seth Curry, he started off on fire, man, knocking down 3-pointers like it wasn't nothing. He finished with 20. Actually, he did not miss. He was 6 for 6. 3-pointers in that game, finished with 23 points. So he was on fire. Ultimately, yes, we did lose the game, but we lost the game, but it was really second half. Anthony Davis and LeBron only played the first half. And LeBron James ended up playing about 15 and a half minutes. Anthony Davis almost about the same, about 15 minutes. A few seconds more than that. They both ended up, LeBron ended up with 12 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. He was 4 out of 6 field goals, 4 out of 4 free throws. So nice. LeBron looked really good, doing LeBron James things, playing a really good game. All right. Anthony Davis, he played well also. He played 15 minutes, just like I said. He 12 points. He only had 1 rebound, 1 assist. He had 2 steals. I could have swore he had at least 1 block, but the stats don't show up as so. He was 5 out of 7 field goals, 1 out of 2 free throws. Normally Davis shoots about 84% is what he was shooting in the regular season. So usually he doesn't miss 1 out of 2, but hey, it's only a small sample size. But by the way, so as people come in, I'm just really gonna call you out or give you a shout out. That is, so welcome, Social Time. Appreciate you for listening. Feel free to if you want to say anything, add some text, have some questions for me, just go ahead and type your question there. Or if you want to join in live, you can feel free to give a call in, and we can talk and discuss any questions, whether Lakers, the scrimmage game, any of the players, or anything NBA. All right. So a few of the things, I guess, to talk about besides just the game, I wanted to kind of talk about a few other players. Danny Green, even though he didn't play a whole lot of minutes, actually, I think he only played the first half also. He played about 13 minutes. He ended up having 8 points. He had hit, he was 3 of 5 field goals overall, 2 out of 4 3-point shots. And he just looked pretty good. Kyle Kuzma ended up playing, I believe he played the most minutes tonight. He played 22 minutes, almost 23 minutes tonight. He played in the first half and he also played in the second half. And Kyle Kuzma, he looked okay. Early on, he took a few shots, and you can tell that early on, it was more like isolation. They would kind of give him the ball, and then he would kind of dribble up and kind of just take the guy and take a shot. And, the first few shots where they would go in and come out. So it looked like it was right there. It just slightly off, but you could tell his shot looked good. His form looked good. I did like his aggression. But I'm curious to see when he does play a lot more minutes with LeBron and AD, if they can work him in to get him some kind of in-game plays. Because, I think there was just a lot of the ones he did where felt like it was just isolation, try to take the guy off the dribble. And I don't necessarily feel that Kuzma's an great isolations players, so to say. I feel like he's one of those types that he's kind of in the game. He gets the ball, he makes a quick move, and he can pull up on a guy or make a move or two, and he's at the basket. He's a rhythm player is what I would say. But overall, good. Quinn Cook played a good amount of minutes. Guys that came off the bench, Deion Waiters,